Who's my good little kitten?
I am. Uh-oh.
Kitten, did you just make a poopy whoopy in your pantsy wansies?
I did, Daddy Waddy. I'm sorry.
It's okay, kitten. I like my kitten a little stinky winky.
When I was in high school, one of the students crashed out so hard that he pulled out a knife and forced our teacher to crawl on all fours down the hallway butt naked while barking like a feral dog. And so the next day, another one of my classmates pulled out a knife and forced our teacher to wear an anime-made outfit, and we spent the entire class applying thick layers of makeup on his face. However, 1 week later, he resigned from his job and relocated to a private school in China. Anyways, apparently school crashouts in America can be just as worse. Damn, Walt really likes Star Wars?
Say it to my face!
What did I say?
Go on! Say it!
Say what?
What did I say?
I have no clue.
What did I say?
That my boy shaking, bruh.
I am not your boy!
What is going on here? Is this real? This looks very real, but at the same time, I'm struggling to believe how this could even be real. And also, why does he have 2 laptops? Why is this laptop giving the other laptop back shots? Or like he's riding, like this laptop is riding the other laptop, and then 9 months later, it's gonna give birth to like a baby laptop. But Jesus, this guy needs to calm down. So I assume what happened was that this guy said Star Wars was lame, and then now he's too afraid to say it to his face. Say it to my face! I am not your boy! I am not your boy! Bro, shut up and sit back in your seat. Why would you rock up to school wearing a Star Wars t-shirt? You look like you're like, I don't know, like you look like you're much too old to be wearing this t-shirt.
每次开会都不提前通知，我都快到家了才收到 news， 干嘛？你是要打游击啊？
What the hell is this? Is this meant to be some sort of like Chinese class, like Chinese school in China? Bro had to crash out in English for a little bit so that he wouldn't get whooped by her, because I don't think she understands English. But even though she couldn't understand English, he tried to say it so discreetly as well. Shut the frick up. I wonder what they were arguing about though, because is this like a school, or this looks like work? It looks like a work meeting or something. Maybe he's gonna get fired or something.
Go to your desk. Now.
Wait, isn't that where he sits?
Bro, what is this person doing? She looks like she's about to brutally tickle his pickle. What's with the hand movement and everything? Does she think she's some sort of like alpha wolf? And also, what is with this fit? Are these croc slides? But what's wrong with sitting in this desk? Like, this desk currently isn't occupied. What's wrong with him sitting in like a different seating arrangement? Go to your desk. Meow. Is that what the teacher said? Meow. Go to your desk. Meow. 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 Ada. Go to your desk. Yeah. I don't know. Oh my god. Is this this is J Daddy. Bro, the teacher looks like that. She looks like some overweight version of the Statue of Liberty. Why, she got the Popeye arms? Bro, these aren't Popeye arms. These are Guna arms. Look at that. Look at the bicep muscle on her. Bro, calm down. You just flipped a milk carton. Do you understand how easy that is? Like, do you understand the center of gravity of that thing? It's so short. But I bet if you fill this up to any height with milk, like even if it's full to the brim, anyone could do that with their left hand. Even if they grabbed it with their dick and they just like flipped it, they could do that. But actually, I think I understand what was going on here. So the reason why these people were even filming this guy in the first place is because I think during the entire class, he was trying to land this milk carton flip. And he was trying to do this so much that everyone just started filming him, just secretly filming him to see when he would finally get it. And then I guess when he finally gets it after, you know, like 30 minutes of trying, he just screams.
Look at me.
Where's she going?
What them? Put them away.
Bro, what is wrong with her? She released the beast. She unleashed her inner demon. She became the Alpha Sigma male. I think this person over here had her phone out, and instead of asking politely, this teacher fully just resorts straight to growling at her. Instead of asking, can you please put your mobile device away? She goes straight into, put away your mobile device, or I will diddle you until you bleed. Put them away.
Stop depending on ChatGPT! Code AI teaches you, not replaces you! Think for yourself!
Jesus, what is wrong with that teacher? And how is that teacher so short? No offense to him. He looks like a little Oompa Loompa from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He escaped the chocolate factory. So one of the Oompa Loompas must have gone missing back in the day. And then they, you know, like developed a life outside the factory, like started a family and even got a job as a professor at university.
Shut up! Shut up!
Okay, GG. If you're in this situation, this guy is yeah, he's gone. He's gone. This guy's either getting expelled, stabbed, or brutally diddled by this teacher. These are the hardest try not to laugh situations. Like, I don't care whatever like try not to laugh compilation you send me. This is like the single most hardest place to not laugh. Like when the teacher is just absolutely crashing out at you, and like you have like your only goal is to just not laugh. That just makes you laugh 10 times more. Bro in the hoodie is feeling every emotion. Bro, he looks like he's about to like release an violent explosive diarrhea. He's trying to maintain every single emotion in the world. His laugh makes him sound like he wants to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Is this so funny? Wow, hysterical laughing, huh? Really? I'm crashing out? What does that mean? Crashing out? I'm in the car? Hold on, I got it up. Did you guys elect? Look, what's Bobby? I heard that. I say it's time you get out of my class right now. No, I'm not being. You do not call me that word. Somebody else. You're in the phone call tonight, bro.
Phone call tonight, bro. You're gonna get phone call tonight, bro. Bro, what is this teacher even doing? I'm not crashing out. I'm not in the car. I'm in the school. How can I be crashing out? Bro, just calm down. Just admit it. You're crashing out. You just need to take a chill pill, sit in the corner for 10 seconds, count to 10, and then resume to teaching the class. Bro's pushing 60, acting like this. Yeah, bro. Instead of like responding to this, you should just ignore it and just continue to teach. If you're getting affected by what teenagers say to you, I feel like you have a lot more problems like going on in your life. What is Jeffrey Epstein blabbering about? Oh yeah, he does look a little bit like Epstein. Maybe he was on the list. Maybe the reason why he's still teaching school at 60 years old is because he wants to, I don't know, brutally diddle someone one day. I don't care if you're black or not, getting a teacher angry and then constantly laughing and thinking it's funny is just sad. Bro, how does this have anything to do with race? Why do you have to say I don't care if you're black or not?
What done? Leave my class. I'm not done show. I don't want to show, but you can't. Yelling is my turn. So long. So let's go. Let's go. I'm done.
Bro, what is going on here? Is he speaking English? Why is the caption in English when the teacher is not even speaking English? And also, who is the teacher in this situation? Why does the teacher look like the same age as the students? Is this a university? I think this is a university. Maybe this is like a school in like Africa or something. Why is he like the only white person in this room? Maybe he's a volunteer. Maybe he's like a volunteer teacher that came from Australia or like from like England or like America to try teach people in like, you know, less fortunate countries. But then instead of teaching them stuff, he just crashes the frick out. Just like this is his way of teaching them English. He crashes out at them in English and then hopefully they'll learn. Maybe he's like a language teacher. You know what? He's probably an English language teacher and this is his method of teaching the class English. It's definitely a method. I don't know whether it's like the best method. I thought he was also a student. Yeah, bro, he looks like a student at this school. Mr. Kasim was a menace. I'm shocked he's still teaching. Wait, did they know this person and he's still teaching? So that means this is probably not the first time this Mr. Kasim guy has got like just crashed the frick out. POV, you didn't underline the date and the heading. And yeah, okay, I assume this is what happens in America if you don't do this. I would have been chased out for laughing too hard. Yeah, bro, I feel like this would be me too as well. Whoa.
Is he okay? Oh my god.
What? Wait, what was going on? Why were people laughing? Bro, 10% of the video was him kicking everything everywhere, and the other 90% was him breathing violently into the mic. If it's gonna crash out, please take your mic off before doing that. We don't want to hear you breathing, your sweaty breath. I could smell your breath from here. My professor lost his mind because people were on phones during class. Well, how do you think this video got filmed? So does this professor think it's a good idea, knowing that people are on their phones and filming him, to crash out? So like, maybe he wants to lose his job. Maybe he's sick of his job. He just wants to get fired. Valid crash out because people are so disrespectful to professors. Okay, so here's the counter argument. So basically, when I was back when I was in university, some of the professors were just really like, they were just dickheads. Honestly, they were just really mean for no reason. And so honestly, some professors do deserve to be disrespected in GTA. Okay, like I'm not encouraging you to disrespect professors, but at the same time, some professors are just dickheads.
This is a game? You think you can coast through econ with copy-paste answers? And I'm not going to notice? Let me break it to you. You're all going to work at McDonald's or worse, KPMG forever. I told you to use Raina AI, not ChatGPT, but...
Bro, What is he even on about? How is his head so red? He's like a tomato. He's basically a tomato. He's redder than a tomato. Bro, depending on what image you click on Google Images, I'm pretty sure this guy is a shade redder than like whatever tomato this is. He says everyone's gonna be working at McDonald's if they don't pay attention in class. Well, this guy literally gets served in a McDonald's burger. Like, there's one slice of tomato in every single burger. I told you to cheat using this, not that. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he's giving an ad for some sort of like AI note tool or something. He says, don't cheat using ChatGPT, cheat using a different AI. So maybe this guy is the real guy that's going to be working at McDonald's. After he gets fired from his job for encouraging students to cheat, he's going to go work at McDonald's as a manager of McDonald's.
How the f did all of you get 100% on the Canvas test? No one studies that hard! No one! Don't tell me you're using that Canvas hack! I can't even detect it!
Bro, what? How did... Wait, everyone in the class got 100%. I mean, nah, I'm sure, like, people just studied pretty hard, right? Like, they must have studied, yeah? But, like, what are the odds of everyone getting 100%? Like, yes, it's low, but there's still, like, a 0.0001% chance that maybe you, like, wrote the test so easy that everyone got 100%. Instead of blaming the students for teaching, maybe blame yourself for writing the test way too easy. Teacher said to call his parents if he kept laughing.
Hey, get out. I'm sorry.
Bro, what is wrong with him? Okay, but at the same time, I can sort of empathize with him. I sort of understand what's happening. Because sometimes, you know how, like, you know, like, if teachers tell you don't laugh, like, it just makes you want to laugh 10 times more. Especially in, like, serious situations. Like, if your friend tells you that their dog died, like, you just feel the sudden urge to laugh a lot. And so I guess he got caught in a contagious spell of laughter and he couldn't stop. Like, this happened to one of my friends back in, like, high school. We were doing, like, a really serious, like, education, like, thingy about, like, frickety. Like, our teacher was talking to us about, like, you know, the dangers of doing frickety without using protection. And then one of my friends got the giggles and he started laughing, and then yeah, he got absolutely brutally diddled by our teacher. Bro, remember the joke 5 years ago? Bro, I do not care how funny the joke is. If it's from 5 years ago, how can I make you laugh this much? Why so serious? Proud or laugh? Why so serious? Shut up. Bro is a bundle of joy. Bro, is this guy Shakespeare over here? Bundle of joy. I've never heard that one like in the past like 3 years.
Stop using ChatGPT! The slides are absolute garbage! Next time, use Plus AI, or you all are going to fail this class miserably! I can't do this anymore!
Bro, then stop doing this. Just quit your job then. Because based on this, it looks like you are not enjoying your job at all. And so, pro-life tip, maybe, you know, explore another profession. Maybe you can go into politics. You kind of look like Donald Trump, low-key. Or maybe you can become like a sports commentator. Like, maybe that would suit you well. You have the voice for it, I think. Student calls out teacher for not caring about teaching.
This lady go off on kids because they don't freaking get this crap. If you would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that. They need to learn face to face. You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and you're just
wasting my time.
No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do.
Get out.
You want kids to come into your class? You want them to get excited for this? You got to come in here. You got to make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better? You got to touch his freaking heart.
Whoa, okay. You got to chill there. You got to make the kids excited. You got to touch their heart. Yeah. But yeah, he kind of has a point. Like, if the teacher is like really like, you know, moody and depressed, it rubs off on like the kids and everything. Like, back when I was in high school, I had a teacher who was like, you know, very energetic, and then I also almost had a teacher who was overly energetic to the point where I think he had some sort of mental disability, and yeah, he later got fired. And but like, luckily I switched from that class to another class because I knew something was wrong with his head. But anyways, at the same time, I also had like this teacher that was really like depressed, and yeah, that was just a miserable class.
Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him.
Bye.
You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation.
This is the future of this nation.
And when you come in here like you did last time and make a statement about, oh, this is my paycheck, indeed it is. But this is my country's future and my education.
I respect that. Can you go outside, please?
She does not respect that at all.
There's a limit. When I'm not but simply making an observation.
Okay.
And now I will leave. You're welcome.
Good, bye.
Honestly, bro, honestly, he has a point. Like if you sort of consider what he's saying, he has a point. Like this, like honestly, frick this teacher. Frick that teacher. Because me personally, I've always been pissed off at teachers who are just like incompetent and just so trash at their job and also just have no passion at all. Because why become a teacher if you just don't want to teach? Like, are you just coming to teach as like for like a free handout just to get paid? Or are you trying to, you know, educate the next generation of students? That's why in high school, whenever I, you know, got stitched up with a bad teacher, I was so furious. Like I was so mad because I'd always question, why would you teach if you just don't want to teach? Like that's basically just nerfing the next generation of like Australians and like Americans in this case.
And if you would like, I'll teach you a little more so you can actually learn how to teach a freaking class. Because since I got here, I've done nothing but read packets. So don't try and take credibility for teaching me jack.
Just go. Bye. Closing door.
Little baby.
Okay, that was it. That was the entire crash out. Honestly, he has a point. I wonder what the comments say though. His action is like 50% president, 50% streets, bro. He went off on this whole philosophical rant, and this is the first thing you say. 19,000 upvotes. This is the first thing that sticks out to you. I love how even her responses to him are uncommitted. Sounds like she's about to fall asleep. Yeah, it really does say a lot about her teaching style and her as a teacher. His hair looks so magical. Yeah, he looks like some mythical creature. He's about to like cast a spell of Kedavra. I wonder what happened to this kid. It seems like he's got a really solid head on his shoulders and a lot of passion. Yeah, I bet he became like some sort of politician or something, or like some sort of like influential figure. He started up a Twitter account a while ago. Last retweet was in 2016. Jeff is alive. As of 2020, he was working as a UPS loader, UPS delivery driver. Okay. Okay.
I'm so tired of you guys. You're playing with the phones when we're talking. You can give us 2 or 3 minutes to talk without playing your phones, okay? You want to play with your phone, Barry? Here, play with this. Play with that. No. You gonna play with that now, Barry?
Bro, what is wrong with this teacher? First of all, he's struggling to break that phone. It looks like, bro, okay, no offense to him, but he looks slightly overweight, and so like no wonder why he can't break that phone. This is probably the most amount of exercise he's had all year, no offense. And second of all, why is he even bothering to ask Eric? Like, is that the guy's name Eric? Want to play with this phone? As he hands him like a phone that's been snapped in half, like Bruce Lee snapped in half. Like, what sort of game is he meant to play on that? Like, I don't know, Tetris is meant to try and like Tetris his phone back together?
I broke your phone because you're not listening. No, I'm not going to buy you another phone. If you're not going to follow the rules, there's consequences.
Oh, he's crying. Why is someone filming this? It looks like someone's standing up.
April Fools! Big phone, everybody!
Notice how absolutely nobody was laughing. I think like this person is the type of teacher to actually break a real phone. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did something like this in the past. And also, what if he accidentally broke the real phone instead of the dummy phone and he like mixed it up? That would have been like a little bit awkward. That actually, no, that would be very awkward.
How many times do I have to say it? You keep using that stupid Green Owl app! Use a visual mnemonics app! Like Keyimagine! You'd actually remember the words!
Bro, what is he doing? So he doesn't like everyone using Duolingo, the Green Owl app? How is my Spanish teacher so red? I mean, I feel like it would have been a better lesson if he crashed out in Spanish so that like the students could, I don't know, experience what it's like being yelled at in Spanish. Or maybe he's just doing a cosplay. He's trying to cosplay the Spanish flag, like the Spain flag, because it's like kind of red.